Winter is here, Jackson. It's cold today. Maybe I should put my hood on. All right, here we go. Hey everyone, welcome to another Monday morning starter. All right, well, I was going to do it on the weekend, but it was pouring rain and I did the one before in pouring rain, so I thought we'd wait for a bit clearer weather, and it's looking amazing. Look at that bird. Can you see it? It's an eagle. See it? That's why I do things in nature. You just never know what it's going to be. How good's that? I love eagles. All right. Now, this is a little bit personal, this video, and I was sort of unsure whether I should do it or not, but I feel like I maybe should. I don't know why, but I'm going to go with it. I got an email from somebody the other day, and I won't worry about their name. And just to say, hi Matt, just to say, hi Matt, just to say thank you so much for your videos and inspiration. I've been watching you for some time now, and you have helped me so much in building my life up from the point of suicide to owning a number of successful businesses and having the opportunity to help so many people. I really like that. You know, it was like a pretty cool email. Now I'm gonna tell you about something very personal, all right? And this is why I'm sharing it. So when I was about 20, I was maybe even just after that, 21 or 22 or something. I was at the bottom of life could be, and I was going to kill myself. And I was driving home with a friend, and I back then, you know, I had guns and things, whatever. But I was driving home with a friend, and I was going to do it that night. And we were driving along, and my friend turned to me, my best friend, he's still my best friend today. He turned to me out of the blue, totally random, and says to me, "Whatever you do, don't kill yourself." I was like, okay. And I took that as a message from angels, because I was like, we hadn't talked about it, we hadn't said anything, like there was no conversation around it. He was just driving the car, I was next to him, and he turns to me and says that. Changed my life. On top of that, my sister killed herself when she was 27. Her son killed himself when he was 14. And my dad pretty much killed himself. He drank himself to death at 47. So I get the whole thing. And the reason I like that email is that guy made a different choice. And we have the ability to choose whatever in our life, to end it, to make it successful, to keep grinding away, to keep working through things. How different would my life, well, it would have stopped, but how different would the outcome have been for me if I made that choice that day? If the angels hadn't intervened and gave my mate the inspiration to tell me something? How different would my sister's life be, or how different would the outcome be if she didn't go down that path? She had two young kids, and her son at 14, and my dad. All of this, how different could the outcome be? So this is the message for you today. You have complete power to create your life, whatever that is, whether it's end it, whether it's create success, whether it's whatever it may be. But this is the thing, success, we all want success, but success is about the slow burn. It is about the challenges. It is about the achievement. It's about the whole thing. And if you're going through stuff in life that may be making you actually question whether you still want to be here or not, I'm going to reach out to you right now and say, make a different choice. Make a choice to learn how to become great, not give up. The secrets are already out there. If you spent, I was on the way to work today, well, not the work, I was on the way to here today at about 5:30 in the morning, and I rang one of the sales girls in our office who's having a bit of a difficult time right now, and I said, I want you to spend half an hour every morning, half an hour watching videos that are going to give you inspiration that's half an hour of videos of people that are already doing what you want to do. Just sit there and absorb yourself in it every day. Every day, to be inspired to start the day. Because what that's going to do is change her mind. It's going to change her mind and change her energy. It's going to allow her to see the possibilities, and it's going to take her there. Her reality is going to follow that, and that's basically what happens. You have absolute control over the outcome of your life. So wherever you're at right now, you are in the driver's seat of your life. You're controlling it. You're the one making the decisions. What about if you looked at it differently? You know, if you're flat and life's not great and whatever, or you just want different outcomes, what about if you look at it differently? What about if you're already programmed for success? You are programmed for success. Life is about success. Life is about expansion. Life is about achievement. You are a goal-oriented being. That's what you are. What if you looked at it slightly different? What about if the challenges of life were actually making you successful? And instead of letting them weigh you down, see them as opportunity. Opportunity to think about the outcome. Opportunity to create. The best inventions of in the world were created because of challenges, because of necessity, because they needed that thing to solve a problem, to solve an issue, to solve something. That's why the best inventions of the world were created through challenges. How more magnificent is your life? Your life is like your own invention. You're molding it and creating it as you go. So what about if you looked at things differently? Where you're at right now, if you're down there flat, not having a great time, what if that's just the thing to redirect your life? Like my mate giving me that message. If I wasn't at that point in my life, I probably wouldn't have made the decisions that I have today. I was as flat could be. I was like Nowhereville. But I got the message, it redirected my life, I just kept going, and here I am 20 and a bit years later, headed for massive success. You can do this thing. The guidance is already there. Get on YouTube and find some videos of people that are already doing what you want to do. Absorb yourself in their world. Be open to the possibilities. See challenges as an opportunity to create something better. If you do that, you'll embrace challenges. You'll see them as something that's like, let's solve this thing. Let's get through this thing. Work out what you want your life to be. Work out where you want to be down the track and what sort of legacy you want to leave behind, and just keep running towards it. Because if there's one thing that I know, if there's one thing that I know, the universe has your back. There are people on this earth that are willing to help you, and you are programmed for success. The only reason that it won't happen is because you decide it won't. Get to it. Let's create success. It's all waiting there for us. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.